So the Nnamdi Kanu's judgment today has reached the US Congress as they are having emergency meeting about actions to take against Nigeria over Christian genocide. This judgment they delivered on Nnamdi Kanu today, they are already discussing it there, saying that the Nigerian judiciary is, in fact, let me not use that word, but listen to them.
Nnamdi Kanu is a clear example. In 2022, Nigeria's Court of Appeal struck down the charges against him and ordered his release. The UN Working Group on Arbitrary Detention has also called for his unconditional release. Yet he remains in solitary confinement, in deteriorating health, and recently had to represent himself in court. Nigeria has signaled that the law is optional and targeting Christians is fair game. Just hours ago this morning, despite the pleas and cries of the Nigerian people and many Nigerian lawmakers, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was convicted on all charges. For fiscal year 2025, the U.S. has requested nearly $8 billion for sub-Saharan Africa. But when Americans see political prisoners, judicial defiance, and the slaughter of Christians, they understandably ask as they meet their own struggles, why should our tax dollars support governments that refuse to protect their own people? Is our aid aiding a genocide? Nigeria is a nation of tremendous potential, but that potential is being choked out by violent persecution of its Christian population. No country can build a stable future where churches are burned, believers are killed, and communities live in fear.
So, Justice Omotosho said he will not pronounce death sentence on Nnamdi Kanu because of international community. For you to know that what they had in mind was to sentence him to death. Yes. For radio broadcasts that he did in London, that according to the Nigerian constitution is not written. Let me tell you people, in fact, you can take me to court, report me for saying this, for making this statement. I've already seen it that the end of the day, Nigeria is a burial ground for all of us. Let me say this. So, you see, Justice Omotosho together with Tinubu and the Lagos state government, they know exactly why and what they did in this judgment. Okay? This judgment is out of, brewed out of anger and not out of legal argument. It is brewed out of anger of what happened during the EndSARS. Because they believe that all the destruction that had happened during the EndSARS was caused by IPOB, as in Nnamdi Kanu's radio broadcast. This is what they believe. So all the brutality, all the so many other things that happened, they believe that it was based on American order. So it is anger brewed from that thing that Justice Omotosho gave that judgment. It is not based on law or based on the argument that was made in court. If you read his statement and read how he presented it, you will know that there's something fishy. Okay, it was just out of frustration to get back at someone who provoked you, and you see that they will shop for another judge at the appeal court to come and make sure he delivers similar judgment or uphold the judgment. And even if the case gets to Supreme Court, they will still uphold it. See, I don't know why we are so gullible as a people. Fighting this case to the Supreme Court is just a waste of time. There is no difference between the judgment that was delivered at the High Court and the one that the Supreme Court will deliver.